Hello Internet, I am here at Salt Lake Comic-Con FanXperience with Robert Luedke, also known as Bob the Artist.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Well, welcome to Salt Lake, Bob.
Thank you. It's my first time I've ever come to Salt Lake, actually.
Is it? What do you think?
I love it. I mean, living in Dallas, Texas, where it's flat as can be, just waking up in the morning, looking out and seeing snow-covered mountains around the city just blows my mind.
Especially in April, huh?
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Now, you do a lot of art here. I mean, you've got a lot of your work on display, and I gotta say, it's pretty amazing. How did you get into this style and everything?
Well, as far as doing a lot of pop culture and likenesses, it's something I started doing back in high school to pay the bills. I'd do it for like kids in the dorm and people I knew just for $10, $20 a piece just to have a little pocket money. And it's something I kind of put aside for years. I got involved in the comic industry back in the early 90s and self-published, have a graphic novel series that won a couple awards back in the day. And then when I started doing conventions, I started seeing I think there was more money to be had creating pop culture oriented things, not only my properties but of other people. And so I kind of went back to something I knew and loved decades ago, and that was doing likenesses and kind of doing them not only in pencil but in painting, digital painting, you know, using Photoshop and things like that, and just having fun with it and adding some satire and some humor to it, and instead of just doing headshots, make them fun, make people walk, and if they come by my booth and stop and laugh and point, then I've been successful.
You know, one of my favorites that I see here is the Soldier of Fortune featuring Captain Tight Pants himself, Malcolm Reynolds. I may actually buy that to get it autographed by him tomorrow. Do you have a favorite piece that you've done?
As many artists will tell you, my favorite piece is usually my current piece because my goal is, and I always tell artists this, your goal should be is the piece you're working on currently should be your best work, because when you get to the point that it's not, then you probably started settling and you're just redoing what you've already done. But I'm real happy with this one has been very popular. I'm happy with how it turned out. I like Rick a lot, and of course my Ghostbuster series has been, you know, consistently one of my best sellers for 3 years.
That's just because Ghostbusters are awesome.
Don't worry.
And those are really, really nice ones. Now, you just told me a real quick story about Jewel State and this particular one. Yeah. Why don't you share that with our listeners?
Well, when I come to these cons, I put little stickers and everything. I tell people, hey, it's great to get people to autograph these, buy them, and then get them to autograph them. And it's something more unique than just, you know, getting the photo they have on their table that, you know, thousands of people already have. Have something unique that maybe only 100 people have. But I tell them when they buy it, and I'll tell them there's a, you know, if they come by my booth, I'll give them a free print of them, right? And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I was sitting in Space City Comic-Con, giving you a plug, last fall, and I'm signing a print for somebody. I look up and Jewel State's standing in front of me saying, I want to buy one of those. And I said, I'm sorry, Jewel, you can't. And she said, what? I'm sorry, I'm going to give you one. You just sign one for me. So it's fun. You know, you never know how people are going to react to seeing these things, and you hope they feel honored by it, but I haven't had anyone come up to me yet and get mad at me or tell me I can't do that. But so I think I've done a good job in capturing likenesses and putting together in designs that people are happy with.
Definitely, and I agree, the likenesses are uncanny. Now, for those who can't make it here to FanX, where can people find your artwork? Where can they find your stuff at?
Well, they can find all my print and poster artwork and links to my original art pages on my site, bobtheartist.com. And then you can find all my comic and graphic novel work on another site called headpress.info.
Okay, well, thanks for giving us a few minutes, Bob. It was nice to meet you.
All right, you too.
He cracked my back for me, which was my favorite thing, because I didn't have a chiropractor here, and my back needs constant adjustment. So every day he'd just come up behind and go, and I'd be a little bit taller.